Motorists caught violating the expanded number coding scheme are being issued tickets starting today. Customs officials raided a warehouse in Pampanga where sacks of suspected smuggled sugar are being stored. The agency said the order for the raid came from no less than the president. And in sports, it's a finals date between the San Miguel Beermen and the TNT Tropang Giga on Sunday. Fast, focused, and fearless. Here's a roundup of stories we're watching now. I'm Sean Yao. House lawmakers have yet to decide whether to summon Executive Secretary Vic Rodriguez in the inquiry into the sugar importation issue. Committee on Good Governance and Public Accountability Chairperson Florida Robes told the chiefs that so far, only resigned Agriculture Undersecretary Leocadio Sebastian has been invited. Malacanang earlier denied that Rodriguez had a hand in the unauthorized import order for 300,000 metric tons of sugar.
We will check it out with our colleagues kung kailangan po. Kasi maliwanag naman po yung senaryo ngayon. Sila po ay halos araw-araw pinapatawag ng ating Pangulo. Dahil ang ating Pangulo po, on board po sa problemang yan.
The Trade Department says it does not have any jurisdiction over inspections of sugar warehouses. The United Sugar Producers Federation called on the agency to help conduct an inventory of sugar in the country to determine whether there really is a shortage in supply. Trade Assistant Secretary Ann Cabuchan said the Agriculture Department has the mandate to look into these warehouses.
Sugar po kasi that is under the jurisdiction of the Department of Agriculture. So sila po yung may authority na mag-regulate po sa anything concerning sugar. Presyo man yan o kaya yung gustong titingnan yung mga warehouses po, kailangan manggagaling po yun sa Department of Agriculture, in particular yung Sugar Regulatory Administration.
MMDA enforcers have started issuing tickets to motorists that are caught violating the number coding scheme. Justine Punsalang with the report.
This motorist was trying to flee from MMDA officers after being apprehended for violating the number coding scheme. The MMDA has started issuing tickets for violators after a 3-day dry run.
Ang alam ko sir, mamayang mga 5 pa. Oo, yung coding ko.
So, paano yan sir?
Wala tayong magagawa sir. Ganun po talaga. Kailangan po natin sumunod.
Some tried to explain their way out of their violation. Among them is this Grab driver who is out with his wife.
Grab naman ako. Wala namang problema. Di ba? Exempted naman yung Grab sa di ba? Kaya ginagamit ko lang yung kumbaga yung pass ko para madala ko sa orthopedic kasi naka-schedule siya for therapy.
Some drivers also refused to cooperate with traffic enforcers. This driver of a pickup introduced himself as an employee of the Land Transportation Office. Under the coding scheme, marked government vehicles are exempted from the program. However, his pickup truck did not have any LTO marks.
Wala naman po exemption kaso ayaw niya lang pong ibigay yung lisensya niya. Total, pwede naman po kayo manikit ng plaka lang po. Tapos i-ano na lang po natin refusal to surrender driver's license.
Violators will be fined 300 pesos for violating the number coding. But for the third offense, the driver must undergo seminar.
Ang konsepto po ng ating physical apprehension, pag natikitan, dapat po umuwi na yung motorista kasi in the first place, bawal po siyang mag-drive dahil bawal yung sasakyan niya sa araw na yon.
Those who will repeatedly violate the number coding will be suspended or have their license revoked. For News 5, Justine Punsalang. We are One News.
One News Now will be back with more stories after this quick break. Stay with us. still watching One News now. I'm Sean Yao. The San Miguel Beermen defeated the Meralco Bolts in Game 7, setting a matchup against the TNT Tropang Giga in the finals of the PBA Philippine Cup. Marty Bautista with the details.
Here it is, Game 7, inside the Big Dog.
The San Miguel Beermen are back in the finals after closing out the Meralco Bolts in Game 7, 100-89. The Beermen started out strong and led from the get-go, leaving no chance for another Meralco comeback that kept the Bolts alive in Game 6. SMB led by as many as 19 points in the wire-to-wire win. Six-time MVP and leading best player of the conference candidate, June Mar Fajardo, put up 29 points and 14 rebounds, while CJ Perez added 18. Marshall Lasseter had 16 points, while Vic Manuel and Jericho Cruz also finished in double figures.
Kailangan namin, matagal na kami hindi nakaabot sa finals ilang 3 years. So ayun, credit din pala sa Meralco, sobrang ganda ng series, ganda nung game plan nila. Pero nanaig yung game plan ni Pops, so nanalo kami. Ayun, team effort talaga yung pinalabas namin.
The win sets up a finals matchup with TNT Tropang Giga, who defeated Magnolia in 6 games. This is also the Beermen's first finals appearance since the 2019 Commissioner's Cup, where they beat TNT in Game 6. The teams have faced each other 5 times in the finals, and this will only be the second time they'll play in the All-Filipino Cup. Game 1 of the finals will be on Sunday at the Smart Araneta Coliseum. For News 5, Marty Bautista, we are One News.
Gilas Pilipinas has started training for the 4th window of the FIBA World Cup qualifiers next week. Among those who will reinforce the Gilas squad are PBA standouts Scotty Thompson, Arvin Tolentino, Jamie Malonzo, and Kevin Alas. The Samahang Basketball ng Pilipinas recently announced the 24-man pool that will make up the final roster. Meanwhile, big man Kai Soto is arriving in Manila tonight from Adelaide, Australia, while Utah Jazz guard Jordan Clarkson will arrive tomorrow. Let's now take a quick look at today's other top stories. The Bureau of Customs raided a warehouse in Pampanga and seized sacks of sugar believed to be smuggled from Thailand. The Office of the Press Secretary said the raid was ordered by Executive Secretary Vic Rodriguez under the directive of President Bongbong Marcos. The Budget Department will submit to Congress on Monday the proposed 5.3 trillion peso budget for 2023. Budget Secretary Amina Pangandaman said the proposed spending plan will focus on food security, human capital, and infrastructure development. And interim Bangsamoro officials are targeting to finalize the autonomous region's election code this year. Presidential Peace Advisor Carlito Galvez Jr. said the Bangsamoro Transition Authority assured him that the code will be ready ahead of the 2025 elections. For more updates, visit News 5, the Philippine Star, and Business World online. Visit our website, onenews.ph, for more in-depth analysis. You can also catch One News on Signal Play. Register for a free account at www.signalplay.com and stream One News live anytime, anywhere. Masks on, wash hands, and stay safe, Philippines. I am Sean Yao. We are One News.